Hey, Dank, what's up? Uh, I just, oh my God, it's like 102 outside. I just walked to the store and fucking had to carry him. Wow. I swear, man. They built a Dollar General store across the street from my house, and it's fucking cheaper. I ain't gonna say that shit's fresher than um, a Wuhan wet market, but it's food, right? Like, it's actually pretty good. I mean, it's almost like mm, you gotta know what to buy at the dollar store because like they'll have. Well, this is not a dollar store. Like the reason that we ask how much. Remember, they had a commercial. I don't know how old you are, and people anyone watches this it is, but they used to have also came Mandela Effect Kmart special. Was it a blue light special or a red light special? I know what it was for me. It was blue. The Kmart special. Blue light special. Kmart. Okay. Why? I never understood this. They would have a Walmart on the corner, and like, okay, there'd be an intersection. There'd be a Walmart, Target, Kmart. And I'm like, wait. I even would say, like, to my dad, because he owned a bunch of business, like retail business. I've owned businesses, but not retail. Not a that well, other than right now, my store now. But I owned businesses where I went out and worked, so it wasn't like a store. But I'm like, how does well, how did, and you go that my dad's like, well, because it creates competition and da, 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 da. I'm like, yeah, so what? Then they have to sell their shit for cheaper? I mean, I could see that would be good for us, but for them, they're the ones building it, not us. Why would they build? And now, knowing what we know now, we can go back and pretty much assume that all three of those are owned by the same fucking guy or group, you know. So, I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. And in fact, I think Kmart and Walmart were always owned by the same person. Dare I ask? I think that Wally World uh, bought out Kmart when I was younger. Kmart was a big thing, man. But it was like you were. I mean, maybe I'm just more trailer trashy than I. No, I've always been trailer trash, though. Like, so I always have like been like that. I'm not that. I mean, I can take something that is cheap and make it look better, more expensive. And I understand and know that things are like even this business right now that I'm doing. Oh, I found that little thing, you guys. Also, if probably Miss Nice won't see this till later, but I do have her order done. Boom. And then, so I guess I gotta hit her up on Facebook or whatever. She's a nice lady. Everyone that comes on my channel is so fucking cool. Like, nobody says shit. I mean, yeah. They say, oh, like, I mean, I have, like, I gained, like, 50 subscribers in, like, just the past few days. I learned how to I've been trying better to do I mean, I'm lazy, so I go live, and I feel more of a connection with you guys when I can talk to you. There's only, I mean, I just want to talk, and then just for you guys to hear it. And if you want to talk back, talk back. If you don't, just Because honestly, I watch these sometimes. I usually not more than once, but sometimes I'll go back and watch it, um, and be like, "Oh, I didn't," and be like, "Oh, I did say that," and I'm like, "Oh, because I wanted to tell him that, and I wanted to tell him this." Like, when I'm thinking all of you guys, I wanted to tell you guys this. I want to show you. See, I can do it either one of two ways. I can do it where, I mean, if I really wanted to, I could probably figure it out to where it would be, I could share my screen. I wish I could just go from right here and then go flip it around to where you can see the screen somehow. Screen share. I know you can do it, I just can't figure it out. But I figured out some shit. You guys seen how I did the videos? I figured that part out where I can do a sequence of, I mean, you gotta understand, you guys, I am not, when I grew up, we learned cursive, okay, right? I mean, when I graduated, they were still not computers, okay? I graduated in 1992. And the next year was when they were putting in Windows, or they were putting in, yeah, Apple computers the next year. And so, I didn't really have any. I mean, I guess in college I did. I took intro to computer. I took Windows 98 in college, okay, and I took intro to computers. I mean, it's cool to know like what a cache is with information, what bytes and bits, what the ones and zeros, the binary code, the computer, this CSU or CPU, central processing unit. ROM is read-only memory, and RAM is random access memory. Read-only memory is the shit that's hard. You guys know, and you're on computer. But I went to college and learned that shit, so that's why I know the names and all like that and take it in a test. But I had to learn how to use computers. I mean, so I went and took intro to computers because they were just coming out. And plus, with my other computer classes, I had to fucking type my papers now, right? I guess I had to start typing my papers. I was in college or high school, and then college. I was in college, and you have to type your shit, man. And when I was young, we learned cursive. Come on, man. If you guys really want to know the truth, okay. Confucius said that, um, about, there's a real Confucius. He did. He said signs and symbols rule the world, not words nor laws. Okay? Signs and symbols rule the world. Okay? You have all these different symbols and stuff, right? Things like that. So, and then signs that like hieroglyphics. I don't think that's. I don't know. I mean, like, okay. So here, let me tell you what my thinking on this is. It's really weird. Oh, like you can break everything down. It's fucked up. Like Hollywood, to be in Hollywood, you're pretty much on the 666, which is 6 protons. It's a number of a man. It just means it's human. 666 means that you're a human being, which has 6 protons, 6 electrons, and 6 neutrons in our molecules. That's what we're made out of. So that's why they call it. They say that if you want to follow men, the way, if you want to follow people, that's not the way. That's the 666 thing. It's not necessarily evil. It is. It's not good. It is if you go with God or whoever created us, because they're gonna. If I created some little guys, someone maybe it was you think. When I was saying, I was talking about the fucking in the back of the comic books when I was little, they had what did they call them? Sea monkeys. Sea monkeys. And it showed like a whole page in the comments. And you could order them. I did order them. And it shows a picture and it's like sea monkeys, your pet. And it has them like playing cards. They're sitting at the table. And it has like the mom and the dad one, and then like a teenager one walking down the stairs. And it's like they're in this little sea castle. And you could order this, right? Like, and so I ordered it. And I'm like watching them. You put warm salt water. You put them. You get it's basically you get a packet of brine shrimp eggs, and you just dump it in salt water, and then you can just see little things moving around, bacteria, whatever. They're little shrimp, brine shrimp. But my dad told those are just. I'm like, they're sea monkeys. Look, they're a little family and shit. No, I wasn't like that. I'm on what? I was pissed. Went and dumped them out in the fucking gutter. This is what I did. I was always like, I was that kid that was. I guess every like little boy. I had I had frogs in my pocket. I was that kid. As a little boy, I would be standing there naked. Like, what? I would have a snake in one hand and a frog, and I was like, what? Like, like my pants fell down or whatever, and I'm in the creek, and I'm holding a crawdad and a fucking toad, and what do you want me to do, people? That's how I was when I was little. I just did not give a fuck. And I was always so dirty and shit, just like in muddy. And I was a nature boy. And it's just so funny. I look at my pictures now. Right now, I'm like just starting to get my tan going for summer. And I usually do. I'm so white. And I look at me when I was a kid, and it's like, oh my God, I can get really dark in the summer. If I'm outside a lot. Like, I never wore shoes as a kid and shit. I could walk right on nails. Like I still do have pretty much built up calluses. When people like, I don't know. I guess if it's really bad, but I've had girlfriends where they're using the pumice rock on their thing. I'm like, why are you doing that? God made the fucking callus so that it wouldn't, so to block it from when your shoe's rubbing on it or whatever the fucking problem is. God, it's like the virus here. Why? What's different about this thing? It's the same as everyone time. Our body gets we get sick. Some people get sick just like every year, and then after that you are immune. You don't have it. Some years you get lucky, some years you get it. And it's just your body cleaning itself out. When your body goes into a fever, it's because it's literally burning up the bad bacteria. It's frying it, like your body is. 102 degrees. That's pretty hot as fuck. I had a fever when I was a kid. I had a really bad like scarlet fever. I think it was called. It was some like really weird shit. And it got up so high, my temperature. It was like fucking 105 or 6. Like, I almost died. They had to put me in a fucking. Listen to this. Yum. These wagon wheels are Xanax bars, like a Xanax bar, but they're round. And look, they look like they're like the size of a quaalude. And look, it has a cross, 4 ways. But that's Xanax, 2 milligrams. The bars usually, but it's these round wagon wheels. They're good. They're made by Mylan from China. Tiva is China. Look, I've been asked by doctors and by pharmacists if I'm a pharmacist or if I went to pharmacology school. And because I know them all and I know the Latin names, I even know all the fucking um, antibiotics and shit, right? Like vancomycin, um, yeah, and the one that like rifampin. I know all the different families, like the penicillin family, which has amoxicillin and all kinds of it. Anyway, because I used to get the PDR, physician desk reference every year, and it's a big book. It's a hardback thing, and it has like a section of the pills, right? In it, because I used to go and I would read the section what pills I wanted, right? Like say I wanted, whatever, Valium. So I'd go to Valium, right? And I'd look it up, and it would say, for this, if you have this and that symptom or whatever, and then I would just literally go to the doctor and go, yeah, I have this, that, and the other, and literally like say it right, like exactly fucking what it says, almost word for word, and they'd be because then they're so lame, they're not even as good as me. Well, they like if it's something like Valium, chances are they are taking it themselves as well. Hey, I cleaned houses. How do you think I got hooked on pills? I cleaned doctors and pharmacists' house. I know what drugs they had. Trust me. They're all on it. They're all on shit, and they're shooting. Even I did a neurologist's, a neurosurgeon's house in Colorado. She'd have fucking syringes in her bedside thing. I open up and there are all these little bottles of fucking fentanyl and morphine and shit, and syringes, and then big bottles of Klonopin and Tylenol 4 with codeine, and like Seconal. Like I was like, that's how I started getting into pills. And then because I had my own house cleaning business, and everybody loved me because I was a good house cleaner. Because I felt bad for that. But I would only take their shit if they had I would only take some if I go into a house to clean a house and I go to look and open the medicine cabinet and I see a fucking bottle, of Percodan, right? Usually or something, and it'll be like expired. And there'll be like 5 in there, and it'll be 10. From then they got their wisdom teeth out, like 2 about 5 years ago. I'm like, they're not gonna eat this. I don't know. Either I'll get capsules that look like them and put it back in, or I'll just take the whole thing, or I'll just take them all, or whatever. I usually have to put something that looks someone in there, like it in there, like because they're not gonna use it, like a vitamin. Or even if it was like a capsule, I could dump it out and put in something else. Not something that would hurt them, like Tylenol. But I would go to old people's houses. That was the other big score. They had bottles. I had friends. I had these one couple. A lot of the old people, because I'm a nice, friendly person. And I feel bad that I took those. But like I'm telling you right now, I took some people's shit that they should have flushed down the toilet 2 years ago. It's like expired 2 years and there's like 4 pills. But yeah, I did. I still took them and that's wrong. But, that was just a thing in my life. Whatever, I did it. That's how I ended up being addicted to opiates. Is that's how it all started. Is that? But anyway, nevertheless, at least I mean I don't know. if I had that same job and if I was in the same position now, I mean, I wouldn't do it. Yeah. That's all I can say. Anyway, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that buzzer sound that goes off in your head when you're about ready to do some dumbass shit. And I guess that's what. Oh, I wanted to play a song for you guys, and it's a song. Yeah, but no one sees. Oh, yeah. Let's see. You can just. Yeah, let me give you here. I'll put my email down right here, and then we'll figure out how to PayPal or whatever later, and you give me your address and all that shit. Anyone that wants it that's in here, or people that come through here and watch this and want it, this is my thing. I'll check it every day, and I'm gonna take pictures of everything. I promise, and I'll put it up and price it, and I'll put it all up. I have to anyway because I need to make more space and shit. I'm making more shit. Let's see. Because my phone, for a longest time, I go, how come no one's calling me? No one had, like, damn, my phone was somehow fucking off or something. There you go. Thank. And anyone else. And just tell me how many you want. And if you want them in a medicine bag, or just what I'll do is I'll just put all the choices out, and then you can tell me if you want it a neck tie to go around your necklace too. I had one on mine, but I just end up always carrying it in my pocket, and then I just toss it under my pillow when I go to bed, or just one, and I usually have one sitting over there, double protection. Yeah. You guys are my. I can't even sell shit because, well, actually, I think today yeah, you got it. Cool. I'll be looking for your thing then, and then as soon as I see it, I'll take the pictures and then send them. Boom. I have my iPhone and everything. Well, actually, they're pretty much all the same. Just tell me how many you want. We'll talk about it. Anyway, yeah. I'm out and around now. You know what's so weird, you guys? I went to the store. Everybody was masked up of me. Oh, someone went in with a Klan hood. A fucking Klan hood. I love it. Motherfuckers. I was thinking of something. What could I do, right? I wouldn't want to do that. But, I mean, he's just making a point. I want to make a point, but not that point. I want to make it a point that, duh, you have all these masked up people. What if alright, how about this? Dare I say, think about this. Dare I say, also, I don't know if my what was I just gonna say? Oh yeah, there was a dude in a Klan hood. I want to prove to them. I want to wake them up and say, "Oh, what if we all had full covered masks, like maybe the ones they're pushing right now that look all fucking scary, so we're not human to human. We don't hug each other, and they're trying to take away godliness and our human contact. It ain't happening, but they're trying. Anyway, so the masks, right? I'm watching this video I watched called Like a Boss, And it has all these badass moves like skateboarding tricks and shit. And I see him wearing all of a sudden masks in his videos. I'm like, what? Like they're trying to totally push this. Everybody wearing masks because it dehumanizes us. It's a muzzle. Literally, it's a muzzle. Literally, it's a fucking muzzle. When the American people rise up, and they're rising the fuck up. Whoever is in their way better better just hunker down and fucking pray, because when the American people finally wake up, they're gonna be really pissed when they finally realize they got fucking played, and everybody was trying to tell them. I mean, not just for this COVID thing, but this whole thing that they're trying to do, just this whole New World Order thing. They're pushing us. They're pushing us, Americans. The cops are. Everybody is. They all are. They don't know what they're doing. They're batting around a hornet's nest is what they're doing. I mean, against the U.S. Army, you guys don't understand. People, they've tricked everybody into thinking that, like, all of a sudden it'd be martial law, we'd be fucking down, whatever. Yeah, no. We came in here willingly as a quarantine, going by whatever, they said to try and save our loved ones and be whatever for our elders in case they have whatever. These cops. It was a cop that got on, and it said a message from a law enforcement officer to other law enforcement to all law enforcement. And I watched the video, and it said, he goes, "You guys, they're gonna, please, I'm begging you, I see it in my department." He goes, "I'm not even a student. I see it in every department. I see it everywhere." And he said, "I want to tell you something. Look, I'm a 30-year veteran, whatever, 20-year veteran." He goes, "I see it." And he goes, "You are not, you're not respecting the people. You can't just do what you're doing. You can't just trample on these people's rights, on the American people's rights. Not that it's morally wrong, not just that it's morally wrong," he said, "but that little guy, you get so pumped up with your ego." He didn't quite say this, but I'm just kind of summarizing. He said, but he did say that. He said, "Look, you're pushing them, and you're gonna push them too far, and they're gonna raise up. And I'll tell you what, that fucking gun, the power that you think you have, that they gave you, that you're abusing on them, will be stripped from you so fucking fast. That costume, the badge and the gun, will be stripped from you so fucking fast if you push the American people, and you're doing it, trampling on their fucking rights." And he said, "I'm begging you, for my safety and for the safety of you guys and for the American people, because it's going to end up blood in the streets." He said, I don't want to be treated like shit as a cop because you guys act like idiots, assholes, and think you're hot shit, and you can just push these people around and beat them up and do all this stuff. But no. And you could even take that a step further. Look, the military is not that many people. America is a lot of people. If we really fucking get pissed off, I'm telling you guys, this is what else the guy said. And this is what we got our ass handed to us in Vietnam. We were the world superpower, best weapons, everything. Vietnam was their terrain, everything. They knew it. They had it. Boom, they fucked us up. We and everybody. It was all the world powers on it. They still fucked them up and fucked us up. And the reason is because we did not know how to fight in the jungle. They did. It was their land. Yeah, and also, it's a fact that a guy, a person, man, whatever, a person will fight uh, at the same. Oh, and it's actually this: 20 soldiers is equal to every 20. No, 10 soldiers. Like 10 invading soldiers is worth one soldier that's protecting his own homeland being attacked will fight as hard as 10, or fight as hard as 10 fucking invading troops. So he's like, look, these people will fight like 10, it'll be like 10 times as hard, and you have just no idea. Like, don't do it. They like all the cops, all the armies in the whole world. You could take them on, put them all together against just the American citizens, okay? Because we're all armed and shit too, and we can go at it, and we will fuck you up. That's a fact. It's just a fact. And it's for it can be it foreign or domestic. Push us. I fucking dare you. I fucking dare these motherfuckers, and I'm getting really, really sick of this. As an American, you know, this ain't gonna happen no more. If I had somewhere to go, I'd go. I mean, I go. I've never adhered to anything, and I'm not sick. It's all bullshit. And if you want to believe it, fine. Okay, I don't give a fuck. But the point is their air in your house is the same as the air outside. And this bigger point is, why are they lying to you? That why do they always lie to you? And then the bigger question is, why do you believe them? If every time they lie, it's bullshit. Every time they say it, it's bullshit. SARS, Zika virus, swine flu, fucking bird flu, H1N1, SARS, every motherfucking year, or whatever, every decade, every couple years. So why not? Yeah. Like, I don't see no one even sick. I never did this whole time, and no one even knows anyone that's sick. So it's obviously not what they're doing. They're not doing what they're saying. We're the American people. They work for us. They gotta fucking remember that. It's gonna fucking happen, man. It's gonna happen. Yeah. And I don't want to live in a fucking police state. So I'll fight. People will fight so hard, farmers, they got nothing to lose. And everything to gain. So, my suggestion to anyone that thinks they're more powerful than any other person, think again. Think again. And don't judge a book by its cover. Because you don't know how fucking badass someone could be. I've seen little motherfuckers fuck shit up. Or whatever. Don't think, if you're a cop, don't think you're fucking untouchable, because you're most definitely touchable. When shit pops off, you better hope you're on our side. Most cops, I would think, would be patriots. The way they're acting. Oh my god, you gotta see this glitched out thing. I won't end it all, man. But you should watch this glitched out thing of fucking. And I made the fucking rudest, funniest comment. I guess you'd have to know me because I've dated a lot of Asian shit, like chicks that were part like half or part Asian a little bit, because I like it. They're fun, man. They're hot chicks, and I like them. And so I said It was Mark's wife, is Mark Zuckerberg. His wife, robot wife, is a Chinese, Asian, Chinese. I said, when I seen them together finally, and they were both robots, literally robots. I'll put the thing up. I'm gonna put that up. Anyway, I go, my comment was, damn. I knew he was a robot. I thought that if he when it had built a mate that it would be a guy. I said, I am surprised that it's not a dude robot, sex robot, right? But partner, sex robot, whatever, sex robot. And I go, but I'm not surprised the bitch is Asian. I'm not. Fuck you, China. Fuck everybody. Fuck the USA. It's all bullshit. They all go to the same bar after the fucking show's over at the end of the day. If you haven't figured it out, it's a show. The script delivered every morning to the different places. And they got us. This isn't the song, but just the band. No effects. And so soft. We wouldn't wanna break the eggshells we walk. Leave her alone, cause she's afraid. I hear boys are freaking on the PA. Leave it alone, follow the grain. We couldn't stop being irresistible force. Leave it the same, change with the lead. Bringing in the sea, bringing in the old. Leave it alone. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ever so slight. We couldn't take away your God-given right. Leave it alone. Heal and stay. Roll over and shake and bend for the bone. Leave it alone. Da 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 da. Da da I have no more grandmas, no more grandpas, and no more parents. That sucks. Well, my mom's boyfriend, which is kind of like my stepdad, he's cool. But that's, I mean, it's not, yeah, my dad, he's dead. He's dead long ass time. That, no offense, check them out. I look at the Beastie Boys now, and they're all old. I'm like, what? It's weird when people are on TV and then you see them later in life, and they're like, yeah, wow, they look old, like overnight, but it's really been like 20 years since I saw them. Alrighty, mates. You know what I'm gonna watch is that movie that's that cheesy movie with Tom Skanks, fucking Satanist. Gate is open. The gate is good. I'll show you sometime. Some of it's in Forrest Gump and all the symbology and shit in the Freemasonic. He's like, bye, Jenny, like that. And then with his other hand, he's doing that. And he does the bafflement like that. And at the same time, he goes like that, up and down. Fucking Tom Hanks. It's the one you'd never suspect. He's a pedo, too, big time. Big time pedo. Satanist. I mean, this motherfucker, just like Bob Saget, it's like the biggest dork, nerd, fuck, idiots. Like Bob Saget, like he is like the evilest, sick fuck in the world. Pedo. Just like the other dude. Just like Steven Spielberg, too. Fuck all you all. Come in. I don't even care anymore. I actually love you guys. Yeah, and I will use their shit to fucking convey my message. They can go through it. They're too busy. The other bots doing it. I slow on purpose. I slow on purpose so that the bots don't catch my algorithm. But it does catch my algorithm. It changes the algorithm to fit me, which is very scary. Alright, love you guys. Thumbs up.